Hey, Danny here. When I was younger, I used to seek a lot of approval from people. When it comes to people who knew me, or when it came to people who knew me, people who didn't know me. I was just trying to be part of the little group, whatever, trying to get people to, or trying to be like other people. You know what I'm saying? But the more I grew up, the more I understood that people don't really care that much. And if people can find a way to use you, they're going to do it. They really are going to do it. That's just something that I learned. It's something, and I used to do this, right? I used to be there for people all the times. And it's kind of sad that I just figured it out like last year, because I kept doing it over and over again. But it got to a point where I realized that, I'd be there for these people, but when it comes to me, when it comes to whatever plans I had, it was never important. You know what I'm saying? Like, something always happens when it comes to me. And I'm like, but this is important to me though. Like, remember I told you, we talked about this was gonna happen. Remember that? This is important to me. But there was always an excuse behind. Oh, I can't do it, I'm going to work. Yeah, but when it came to you, I had to go to work too, but I was there for you. Remember that? So that's something that I had to stop doing. I had to stop trying to make other people feel comfortable, man. Because when when you do that, you end up becoming somebody else. And most of the times, this person you end up becoming, you don't like him. You always feel like, man, why did you do that? If you didn't want to do it, why did you respond in that manner? Why did you say that? You could have said something else. You wanted to say something else. Why didn't you say that? You know what I'm saying? And it's frustrating because if you've been this person for your whole life, it becomes really hard for you to change that. Right? It becomes really hard for you to actually be yourself. But you're going to have to start trying. You're going to have to start saying things that you want to say. You're basically going to have to be yourself. Which I know a lot of people hear that and go, well, it's not that easy. Well, it's not supposed to be hard either. You shouldn't. Only you know yourself. Only you know what it is that you really want, like deep down. And doing exactly what people expect you to do isn't gonna bring you any happiness, man. It's very frustrating. Because it eats you up. Like it's like being stuck in a little box that you could break at any time, but people are expecting you to be in that box, so you're just in that box because people want you to be there. There is no point in you trying to make other people happy, especially people who don't care for you. If you suspect your friends are using you or abusing you in some sort of form, you gotta let them go. Like, you have to go your own way. You can't keep being somebody else's pillow for when they feel bad. But when it comes to you, nobody has time. Nobody has time when it comes to you, ever. But you're giving your time away to these people who don't really care for you like that. If it's a mutual situation, then that's great. If you're always there when I need you, I mean, if your friend is always there when you need them, then that's good. But if you start feeling like people around you don't really care for you like that, they don't care. If you're feeling like that, then they don't care. They really don't care. I think we should revalue our friendships. I think we should reevaluate who we keep around us. How do these people make us feel? Are you comfortable around these people? Are they constantly making, fun about the way you act, which is something that you can't really change? Are they constantly bullying you and then disguising it as a joke? Like, what kind of people do you have around you? Do they care for you? If something were to happen to you right now, if you had to call this person and you had an emergency, life and death situation, would this person pick up? That's something that you gotta keep in mind. If I had to count how many friends I have right now, that if I was to call, or if I were to call them in an emergency, that pick up, I only have 2. Yes, it's just 2. It's not a lot, and that's fine with me. But it's true. If anything were to happen to me, they would show up instantly. Do you have that in your life? Or are you just trying to make people happy, thinking they're going to like you, they're going to be there for you? That's not how life works. I know this because I went through this a lot in my life. Like, ever since I was a kid, I had this issue. But sometimes when you've been practicing a certain thing for a long time, it's kind of hard to let it go. But I finally did. So you can too. You gotta start letting these people go. And it's gonna be heartbreaking because most of these people might be people you care about. But do they care about you? Are they really worth it? If you were to make $100 million today from the lottery, let's just say you won the lottery, would you like to share your money with these people? Are they worth it? I think we gotta be honest with ourselves. You know yourself. You're going to have to be yourself around everyone. Around everyone. Do what you feel like doing, if that's what you really want to do. It is a way better way to live. I know how you feel. Whoever it is you are out there listening to this, I know how you feel. Because then when you go home and you go to your room, you think about these things. And you fantasize about the person you want to be. The person who, when you're in public, you can be. Because you feel like people are going to judge you, but that's not even important. You should be that person. You should be that person everywhere you go. You really should be. Just be yourself. If your happiness is based on what people think about you, then you'll never be happy. It'll never happen. Stop trying to make other people happy. It is not your job. Be yourself. That's my message for you today. Danny, I'm out.